Hi Rajesh. It's so inspiring to see your journey with AI in the recent past. I just would love to know what you think has happened in the recent past, or is what we see around us in terms of AI advancements, and how is that impacting the future of work, future of industry for us?
Okay. Shruti, thanks for doing this. See, I feel when you talk about the AI, I'm reminded of the statement in the book by Peter Norvig.
Yes.
Where advancements in AI used to be stated like building a tower to the moon. The investments are so high, the tower is getting taller day by day, but the moon is not getting any closer.
Yeah.
And all that sort of changed when ChatGPT came to the world in November 22. Suddenly this powerful AI technology is available for all to experience. And suddenly they see the potential and the whole application gets exploded.
You bet.
Right? I feel the way the technology is evolving, it is evolving at a pace so high that the adoption is chasing the technology evolution.
Yeah.
I think we as industry leaders have to focus on where AI can make a profound difference and identify those use cases and apply them, because technology is already becoming available. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. Just to build on what you just said, from your perspective, from your vantage point, which are those big, significant changes or significant advancements that you see in AI, which will actually have a deep impact in the way we work?
As I say, Shruti, AI is getting better and stronger as the day goes by, because the models are getting smarter day by day. The more and more data is getting into that and the models getting stronger. With that, the trust on AI will improve as the day passes by. Where that will lead us to, for example, we will start to AI in healthcare. We could get to a state where every doctor could have a Copilot assisting him. And potentially one day, patients as a first level can go through an AI doctor screening the patients.
Yeah.
That could be the case. And another area where I see there could be acceleration is scientific research. Think about a research student. Previously, the person has to read a lot of books and shortlist what makes it to his bibliography for his research.
Yeah.
That could get completely flipped over. Then AI can shortlist the research papers one has to study, and the researcher can focus on that. Imagine the acceleration that it could bring. Right? So that could be another angle.
Rajesh, so much you shared, but something that you feel which is really going to change in the way we actually are doing stuff around us, like any one or two examples that you would like to share with us, which will significantly change in the way we operate.
Okay. Shruti, see, everybody is focused on developing AI and achieving human intelligence and all that stuff, right? See, sometimes I feel it has to be seen differently. I'll state you with an example, right? So what is the ultimate test for AI is the Turing test, right? So Turing test, what does it say? You chat with a bot, and then if you cannot make out if it's a bot or a human sitting on the other side, you win the Turing test. That is like the Oscars for AI, right? That's the thing. Let us say we apply the same thing and apply that to a different domain. Let's say airplanes. Then that would be like telling, airplane flies like a bird so well, it flies like a bird, but you cannot differentiate if it's a bird or an airplane. That will not be a possible thing, right? So I feel we should apply the same philosophy to AI. I mean, don't try to achieve human intelligence, because it can do a lot more things differently, because it can crunch the entire world's data, whereas a human cannot crunch the entire world's data. See it differently. So as the day progresses, I feel the trust on AI will improve. Then we will start to adopt more AI in healthcare, and it will start to accelerate scientific research very well. Then AI will start to leave the confines of the computer. That means it will pop out of the monitor. You give actuators to the AI, it will do some work in the real world. Like, for example, a self-driving car is a perfect example of that, and smart homes with control appliances, control doors, and provide security and all of that. That will go. And slowly we will achieve or inch closer towards the dream of AGI, the artificial general intelligence.
Right. Yeah, I'm hoping my next flight is not a bird, it's actually a plane. So yeah. So Rajesh, bringing it back closer to LTI Mindtree, given there's so much that you are doing and such brilliant articulation of all that you shared just now, how do you see Copilot really delivering tangible business benefits for yourself as customer zero and also for your customers?
Sure, Shruti. See, I'll start from customer zero first. And I still remember the time when we started our journey with the early program of getting just 300 Copilot licenses. And today we are nearly 25,000 Copilot licenses deployed across the
Awesome.
Organization. See, for our implementation, we adopt 3 levels of implementation of AI, which is level 0, level 1, and level 2. Level 0 is about adopting technology from our technology partners, where you give a fully finished product. Then it is all about deploying it and start to use it.
It's like plug and play.
Exactly. So that is level 0. So level 1 is where you start to customize the technology to suit your use cases. That is for your enterprise. Then level 2 are the business transforming use cases. That means previously we did not have a technology to do this job. Now we have this technology, so we can completely rethink our workflows. So that is level 2, right? See, Copilot plays a role across all of them. For instance, if you take Copilot, level 0, straightforward, deploy, use, adopt, and we are doing a lot of programs for people to learn and adopt into their day-to-day life. Then when you talk about level 1, use Copilot as an interface, do Copilot extensions, and then use Copilot Studio to develop applications that we can adopt to our workflows. That is level 1 use cases. Level 2 are the exploration stage, and we are experimenting a lot with that. Now, with that, I'll extend our strategy, how we are taking it to our customers.
Yeah.
That is again a 3-pronged strategy, where we say AI in everything. That means infuse AI in everything we do, all our service offering. Everything for AI. So that is the technology implementation is very different for a traditional technology with respect to AI. The servers that you need, the cloud services that you need, the way you develop solutions, where you prompt engineer, all of that is very different. That is everything for AI. Then AI for everyone. So that means you have to develop persona-specific AI use cases. So that is how we are trying to make an impact to our customer organization. So that brings in the differentiator to us.
Awesome, I love it. I mean, for internal, you have customers at stage 0, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
I think that's for your internal, that strategy.
Right.
And for external, you said
AI in everything.
AI in everything.
Everything for AI.
Awesome.
And AI for everyone.
Awesome. I mean, there's a lot of clarity, and I'm sure there's a lot of thinking behind all of this coming together. I think I'm coming to my last section here to say that there is so much happening. How have you, beyond what you just spoke, how have you actually empowered employees to be on this interesting journey? What all have you done to be ensuring that they are able to adopt this in a way that they can actually automate the workflows?
Sure. First, I'll give you some examples of use cases that we implemented. Then I'll talk a little bit about the change management strategy, right? How do we enable users to get there and how we are preparing for the future?
Yeah.
The first section, some examples, is like what is core to our business? Responding to opportunities. So we have developed agents that can respond to an RFP, leveraging the knowledge source out there in the enterprise. We have thousands and thousands of documents that's there in the past knowledge base, past RFPs and things like that.
Right.
So bring that together. So let us say we win a deal, we respond to the RFP. The next immediate thing is how do we identify the right talent and deploy them for the right project at the shortest possible time. So that is every IT services industry's problem. So there we have developed something called as a staffing agent. It's completely stitched within our enterprise systems ecosystem. It knows when a person is available. For example, you can give a prompt like, I want a data engineer to be available with the insurance vertical in the next 2 weeks. So it could list all possible available workforce, and that really accelerates. That apart, we are infusing really AI into everything that we do in our workflows. For instance, our support engineers can generate case summarization using AI today. And we are exploring areas such as automated onboarding and even experimenting with AI agent-driven interviews, right? And for instance, today, our obligation extraction from contracts to track what are our obligations is powered by AI. So all that is already happening. Then to drive all this effectively, we have to drive a solid change management program. So the first thing what we did after procuring Copilot is to establish a change management office that directly runs under my office. So we do programs and we work with Microsoft, and you are helping us quite a lot to run those sessions and things like that. That is one thing. Then the other part of change management is as we are getting the new workforce, they are AI natives. Actually, the engineer who's coming fresh from college, they have used AI in their day-to-day work. That is the AI native development workforce we should be prepared for, and we have to provide them all the tools that they need, because otherwise they will feel broken. I mean, that's what they're coming prepared with.
Yeah, I mean, that's about being future ready. So
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
So that is how we can really accelerate ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. No, I love the fact that from actually, use cases actually are very wide ranging, from interviewing to actually contract management.
Yes.
And I think the fact that now all the folks that we are employing right now, the the sort of students that are coming straight from college are so future ready, and we got to ensure that we actually give these tools in their hands for us to be going in the right direction. So awesome. This is such a good conversation. I just love listening to all that you shared, Rajesh, and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shruti. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Absolutely.